Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Still Scavassos here. I'm Anthony.
I'm Casey.
And today we're watching episode 4, season 3 of Ozark. So where we left off, Marty was taken by the cartel. Ruth and Ben followed and were pretty much not held at gunpoint, but they were pretty much, they had a gun pulled on them. And I'm wondering, like, what is that going to do to them? Like, are they not going to kill Marty? I mean, I don't think that Marty was going to die in, like, the 4th episode of, like, season 3 or anything like that. But, like, I wonder if, like, them seeing other people follow them is going to change what they had planned for Marty.
Yeah. I think so, because he kind of got out and, like, pointed the gun at them, and then it seemed like he was like second-guessing himself, and I was like, maybe he's like, oh, crap, civilians. You know, he didn't know who they were. Yeah. Well, maybe he knew who Ruth was, but
possibly.
Just, like, the fact that somebody was following them anyway, this is supposed to be, like, a private thing, so I don't know.
I feel like, they've been so ruthless, the cartel. Yeah. Like, I'm surprised they just didn't kill him there on the spot. But
I know, something was weird there. I'm upset because Marty had just gotten offered that deal, and it's like, there was no plans in place, because I'm sure that if he would have accepted, they would have put a plan in place to, like, offer him some sort of protection, from the cartel in terms of his life and stuff,
Yeah, I don't think that they were thinking it was going to happen
but,
right then and there.
It was like, it had just happened, and I don't know, it was just perfect timing. But I hope that he still does take the deal, and I hope this doesn't mess that up to where he, like, doesn't end up getting that, because that was just, like, the perfect way for him to get out of the situation he's in.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that it's more so about, like, them knowing the fact that he bugged Wendy's phone is why they took him, as opposed to him knowing that, like, obviously they were there, so that he just had agreed to that, taking the deal, so they would have known that
was it.
Yeah, it had to have been the tapping, because you remember they got off the phone in the last episode too. So
it had to have been.
The situation right now with Wendy and Marty is just like, obviously this is a whole monkey wrench right now, but it's just like, it's really hard to be on Wendy's side. Like, I like to see the progression, like I want to see the business end of it, but like, Marty's trying to get out. Wendy has like this view that, okay, this is a way to get out, but I feel like she had a plan at the beginning of the season and last season, but it's shifting more to power. And it's just like, it's kind of spooky.
Power hungry, yes. And her and Helen are like all teamed up now, and it's like even worse, so. Yeah, I'm excited to see what this episode has in store. Alright, so if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos.
Alright, well, let's jump into this next episode.
Oh, wow.
They still followed him after that? Or was this like right before it happened?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Call them cops.
Stop! Don't!
Who the hell are those people?
That's your fucking sister.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, like, you don't want to be the one to spill the beans.
Or are they flying to Mexico?
Probably. Honestly, that'd be, like, I don't think it's gonna happen, but, like, that'd be so wild if they killed Marty. Can you imagine?
How was this interaction gonna go? I think if he was gonna kill him, though, he would have done it.
He wants to talk to him.
Yeah. He's not gonna fly him to Mexico. Resources to kill him.
What do you want, Marty? I don't understand the question.
If there's no news by morning, you should start thinking about what you're gonna say to the kids.
Remember, she had asked Ruth, can you run things if he wasn't here? So what if she is in on this?
Well, she also told her that, like, I was scared of it. So maybe that's also.
Yeah, maybe.
Because maybe he asked her to say, like, hey, his second, can she do it? And maybe she would just,
Maya Miller. Have you seen Marty? He was supposed to meet me here.
Marty's out of town, but I'll be covering for him while he's gone.
Out of town where?
Kansas City.
Didn't mention that to me.
Be like, you need to mention it to me either, ask the wife.
I guess we better get to it.
It's obvious, like, come on. You might as well just tell him.
Morning. Is Dad okay?
Have you heard from the cartel?
What the fuck were you thinking? The fuck were you thinking?
Oh, he told them.
They know so much.
Yeah, I know what they know. It's my concern, and it is not yours.
Shit. When?
Ugh. That was a little crossing the line. Those aren't your kids. But I guess he...
Actually, I'm kind of on Ben's side.
I don't know. It's like a weird situation.
See, I don't blame Ben because, like, Marty and Wendy put their kids in this situation in the first place. I don't give a fuck that Ben told them the truth. Like...
Yeah. I wonder how Ben's gonna handle this.
Yeah.
Marty's alive. I'm afraid that's about all I could get out of him. I still haven't spoken to my client.
Who called you?
Jorge Mendoza. Your brother's little man with the mean eyes.
That's the one.
Probably have a name.
And if we succeed, well, it could mean that Marty is redundant.
And if we fail?
Then we're all...
Well, I'm afraid we might be.
Oh, shit! What the fuck? Oh my god, that's a horrible situation to be in.
Do you love her?
You
You trust her?
No.
Then why do you spy on her? Why do you listen to her phone calls?
Just to protect her.
For me, you fear her. Yeah, you fear her because you don't understand her. Wendy knows exactly what she wants. She wants it all. I want to see my wife and kids again.
I feel like if he said he wanted to be done, they would just kill him. Maybe he just wants to
Like, you would I respect him, I think, more. Not about the informant shit. Don't say that shit, but just say, like, I want my family to, get enough money and get out of this.
Exchange your cash for chips. Lose a few hands at the game of your choice, and then cash out your cut, $1 grand each. You dumbasses got it?
There's one thing I can do well, boss.
She's part of it.
He's like working for her.
I would not just be getting random people off the streets for $1,000 to even have the slightest knowledge of anything.
What, you telling me you can't trust your own brother?
I don't want him in this.
You need bodies.
Put your kids in this, like.
I'll keep my eye on
He's a
him.
grown-ass man, he can make his decisions.
Promise.
Ruth's got a team in place. And you're sure that she's up to it?
Just fucking threatened her.
Ruth? Oh, I trust her.
Based on what?
Based on the fact that Marty trusts her and she's devoted to him.
And what if she's not devoted enough?
She's kind of all you got, so she knows the
Cross
business.
that bridge if we come to it.
I feel like his presence is gonna fuck shit up.
Kind of seems like an unstable
personality. I don't
so.
necessarily think. I feel like, you got the FBI in there. And I don't know, they're not looking for him, obviously, but I feel like they might find the connection. That's her brother.
Sorry, sir.
Hit on a 16, really?
There's a spike in this morning's numbers compared to yesterday's.
Oh, it's summer. Lake's always crazy busy in the summer.
You'd think so, but foot traffic appears to be roughly the same.
Oh, no.
There were 5% fewer gamblers on the floor this morning.
Did Ruth mess it up?
Well, a lot of rich folks come here for the summer, and rich folks love to gamble, and they got the cash to do it.
You stop talking.
She sounds suspicious. Like, just
walk the floor.
Don't say anything.
Fuck, she's gonna talk to
necessary.
him. Oh my god, this is not gonna end well. She's gonna go to Ben. Like, why the fuck are you hitting on a 19 or some shit? Like, you're so suspicious. What the fuck are you doing? Come on. Oh my gosh.
This is a bad plan.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
Substitute teacher.
I didn't know that paid so well.
Pays for shit. I got a rich sister.
Your brother-in-law still out sick?
Fuck.
He's not sick.
Oh.
He's in Kansas City.
That was good. Ruth needs to be more careful. That was...
It's like, I'm nervous for, like, every character at any different point. It's, like, so crazy.
What the fuck do you want? Tell me what you want. Right? I got a question for you. You want to break me? Is that what you want? You want me to tell you the truth? You want me to confess? I don't trust my wife. And I fear you. You scare the fucking shit out of me, the both of you do, with your fucking plans about a legitimate casino. I've been against that since day one.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for the other guy. I pray to God you lose your war and they chop your fucking head off.
That's a start.
Do you know this man?
Is that the FBI
No.
agent?
His name is Jorge Mendoza. He's a known operative for the Navarro drug cartel. He was in the crowd the night Marty disappeared.
Marty's in Kansas City.
When was the last time you spoke with him?
The other night.
Phone records, don't say that.
We had a little fight. We haven't spoken since.
So then you can't say for certain he's in Kansas City. It's my opinion, and that of the Bureau for that matter, that your husband is in grave danger. We think Mendoza abducted Marty that night.
I'm good intel.
And it's the cartel's MO.
And they are the FBI, so...
They're most likely torturing him.
And what is it you think you can do for me?
If a cartel kidnaps an American citizen on U.S. soil, we have cause to act on Mexican soil.
Oh shit. They can go.
We can go after him.
Oh shit.
We can go after Omar Navarro.
And use them to, like, find him.
Marty's in Kansas
You
City
can
on
use
business.
Wendy. Wendy, you could get your whole family off like this, potentially.
When he's done, he'll come home.
She doesn't want that though. She wants the power. She's so like power hungry.
Like, Wendy
right
could
now.
be a confidential informant. Like, that's such good leverage. Yeah. She has the direct contact.
She literally has a get out of jail free card.
Doing some Walking
like,
Dead.
I know, Easy Street. It would be funny if it was that song.
Oh, Matt.
my God, what the fuck?
There's never been a fucking problem with with the Panama
Tell us
accounts.
exactly what happened. You were doing your daily bank transfers, and
Yes, like I've been doing every fucking day without a red fucking flag.
Why this account?
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
The fuck is a red flag?
It's frozen because the feds might think that there's a crime being committed, like by me. I don't know how.
He's unstable.
Yeah.
You ever get the call about me? You let me know.
Like to kill her. Dang, so Helen's in this too.
Yeah, she's scared.
And I'm not going anywhere until I know you're safe.
Yes! It only took episode 4 to end the ship watch.
You made them launder without me.
Yes.
They messed up.
And now you need to fix it.
He's gonna need him.
So that you circumvent the automated security checks. And then you're done.
Hey.
Just did it like that. Improve his value.
Marty's very useful.
I did it! I did it! Fuck! I just fucking did it!
I like the more aggressive Marty.
What if he does it and sees the card?
I want to launder only when I say that it's safe.
And when's that gonna be?
When I compromise an FBI agent. I'll turn her. In a matter of months, she's going to be working for me.
No, he's lying.
And then we're all safe.
He's trying to get over there so that he could use her and follow through. Think what he already called the FBI?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Marty either lied to Navarro and he's going to, you know, take the FBI deal. Or he's going to try and flip her. But I just don't see that because Marty hasn't shown any of those tendencies. Besides, mind you, I guess, like, you know, all this, like, this torture that kind of it's more mental torture than physical torture that he was going through. But, like, I actually kind of like the fact that it kind of brought out another side of him, a little bit more of a confident one. You know, you were kind of saying it's not as simple to get out and stuff, but I feel like, at least the vibe I was getting, that Navarro kind of knows that's what he wants. And, like, I feel like it just tell him at that point. But
I don't know. I think, like, once you're in, you're in. And if you told him I want out, he'd probably just kill him.
You're right. You know, one part earlier on in the episode that kind of stuck with me, I guess, a little bit more so than you, was when Charlotte was talking to Helen. And, like, she's like, if my daughter finds out, there'll be consequences. Like, to me, that kind of took it as, like, she was going to kill her. But then at the end of the episode, Helen was kind of scared for her safety, too. So I didn't think that might play into a factor later, but what I am curious about is kind of what you said. You thought it might be Jonah to tell the daughter, and that's kind of, you know, scary and worrisome to think about for Jonah's perspective. Like, I don't necessarily know if it's gonna follow down that path. Like I said, it kind of ended in the sense that, like, Helen was scared for her safety too, but now that Marty's coming back in, I don't really know how that's gonna unfold. You know, maybe Helen wants to have her ducks in a row in case shit does go south, and, you know, be able to have her out, because, you know, she was asking, like, I guess one of her guys that's, like, below her driver, you know, like, would you let me know? Which I honestly don't think that anyone would let anyone know, because you don't want to piss off the top guy.
Yeah, I don't see Marty turning the FBI. I just really don't think that that's even, like, he just said that I think so he can go and maybe, like, she'll play along so that they can get him, but I think he's gonna go, like, try to get in contact with her, and, like, hopefully they can work with the FBI as a family, you know, like Wendy too, since she kind of has, like, this, I mean, not necessarily anymore, but she did have, like, a direct contact to him at one point, like, he had trusted her. So we'll see. I don't know if that trust is probably going to change going forward, but that would be an interesting dynamic if they, like, flip the sides. And I hope they do, so.
Yeah. I just don't see Wendy doing it. Like, it'd be such it'd be like a 180, you know, like from where she was, like, in a couple episodes ago, just in the last episode. It's just like, I understand, like, you know, she was scared for Marty, and maybe that's why she was contemplating calling the FBI, which, you know, we're not even sure if she did. We'll find out, I'm sure next episode. But I just don't think that she did. And I just see, I envision her seeing Marty and saying, okay, back to normal. And, like, okay, I feel like, you know, the idea of losing Marty was enough to, like, kind of get her scared, even though, I mean, she had some thoughts about killing him. You know, even though, whether there be dreams or whatnot, you know, there's, like, some weirdness going on in her mind. But I just feel like when she sees Marty, she'll be like, okay, you know, if she hadn't already called the FBI, I feel like she might just brush this whole situation under the rug. At least, I don't know. That's kind of what I'm getting from her. I just feel, not from this episode, but just from her habits in previous episodes. We got Ship Watch ended. I know that I was more caring about that than Casey, but like I've been waiting for Ben and Ruth to at least share a little intimate time.
Showed some interest, but Ben looks like he has some, I don't know, like
some mental instability.
Which I'm pretty sure Wendy had said in the previous episode, maybe a couple seasons ago, that she had like mentioned something about that. But yeah, he just looks like he's a little bit of a loose cannon. So I'm like worried about him.
I mean, we saw it when we were introduced to the character.
Yeah, but like I'm worried about him getting it, like doing that to the wrong person or something. So.
Yeah, first of all, he's funny, like the comedic relief aspect. But we've already known now that Ben told the kids, which I didn't necessarily have a problem with. I know you were kind of conflicted with that.
I don't know. Yeah, I still don't know how I feel. Like, I get it on one hand, but then again, I'm like, I don't know.
They're not his kids, obviously, but like I said, I feel like the fact that they're in this situation in the first place, put in by Marty and Wendy, like I don't really care the fact that he told them, because I mean I hate the fact that Wendy was lying to them. Like the whole like aspect of that was just so stupid. And you know, you already put your kids in this shit. You already know, they know like the risks involved, that they could lose you at any moment. So like the fact that you're just like lying to them now, knowing that they know everything, is just so stupid to me, and it's just like counterproductive. Well, if you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos.
And make sure to check out our Patreon, where we have exclusive content, full-length reactions, and the link is down below in the description.
All right, guys, we'll catch you next time.
Bye.